Were you deaf when I was saying it?
Your father is deaf. Caroline.
It's your father that is deaf and your
Caroline,
mother
my
that
father
is
is
deaf.
dead. My mother is also dead.
Oh, maybe they're all deaf in the grave.
Thank you very much.
You're
Caroline.
welcome.
Yeah.
Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Kamsinnamani, and if it's the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, please don't make your life by clicking on the subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it, and if it's not, hi loves, welcome back. Okay, I don't want to waste any time while jumping right into it. I'm going to be reviewing the Real Housewives of Lagos reunion episode. They divided it into two parts and they released the part 1 on Friday, and I'm currently filming this on Saturday, so hopefully you see this Sunday. Let me not even try and push myself, probably Sunday. So yeah, let's just start because the drama is dramaing. Okay, so the Real Houses of Lagos, if you don't know, is really the talk of the town right now. You can watch it on Showmax. I get a lot of questions on that. Yes, just download the app Showmax. By the way, Showmax, if you're watching this, sponsor me, okay? So yeah, this is the reunion where all the ladies have now watched the show with us, because to be honest, they don't really see the show. They see it when we're seeing it real time, and then now they have like their opinions. They see what they all said when they were in their houses filming their own diary session. So you know, the claws are coming out. So Uti is the host of this one, and he starts off by, you know, telling the women that the show is doing really well. By the way, all of them walking except Caroline in true housewife fashion.
Beautiful ladies who have joined us here tonight with what looks like an absent Caroline. Does any of you think that Caroline will show up tonight? Anyone expecting Caroline?
She will show up. She likes drama.
I'm sure she will.
My nails,
A true Caroline fashion show.
my nails are crawling. It's like,
Of course she'll show
I
up.
don't care.
And they just love the drama. So they're all talking and, you know, how the show is doing so well. He asks his random question and he brings up the first episode where, you know, Laura felt a type of way because Laura had called Choma her friend, and Choma in return said, yeah, Laura has been like a good hair customer. Choma has like a hairline and salon and everything. So she was trying to explain how she knows Laura, and Laura took offense.
I'm a bit confused, first of all, because she is a client, or she was a client of Good Hair and Bros and Copper. I love all my clients, but I think using the word friend is a far reach.
And I'm going to bring it up again that not everybody is not the same. And I feel like that friend is, that term friend is used very loosely, even me, because I do understand how, you know, it can come off rude if you say, oh, she's my acquaintance. Like, it's weird, you know. So I guess we're like, oh yeah, she's my friend. Like, but you're not really that close. So me, honestly, I just say friend. But when I now say close friend, that's different. So people take friend as, if I'm calling you my friend, then we're close. So, you know, again, just like different personalities. I didn't think she was trying to be malicious. She's actually just trying to explain how she knows Laura. And even Laura admitted it and said she's more of like the friendly person, which I didn't see much of in the show.
She has said several times that we're not friends, and trust me, Choma is 150% correct. Me, I'm Laura. Everybody's my friend. My clients are my friends. My Instagram followers, I call everybody my friend.
But I guess on social media, yeah, she does come off as this friendly person, and I do get how she would feel the type of way if, like, I called you my friend and then you kind of debunk that. So yeah. So that Laura now brings up the fact that she didn't like Caroline, but after watching the show back, she realized that Caroline was actually the one that said the least about her, and Toyin, who was supposedly her friend, was the one that said the most. Laura now said that she didn't even say anything bad about Toyin once, and to see Toyin go off in her diary session, some of the remarks that Toyin said, Laura just felt was quite hurtful, and Toyin disagrees.
I didn't say the most about you. Yabo said the most about you.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about
they
me.
did not show where Caroline said things about you. Caroline said you were rude to her at my masterclass, and you picked on her and trolled her on the mic.
I'll give my thoughts on this later on.
Me using the word bitch on the table at the dinner was literally nice. Oh.
Yeah, Caroline walks in, you know, the whole place is tense.
What ladies? Warm welcome for Caroline.
Caroline, save your drama. Caroline with drama and everything. So when she sits down, he asks Miriam about, you know, her relationship with Caroline. And if you recall, Miriam had said on the show that she just feels she got like a cold welcome from Caroline and compared to the other women. One thing I want to say about Miriam, I didn't really talk about how much in my last review. I just feel like, I don't know, I saw a comment saying that Miriam wanted someone to fight with her so bad, but none of the women are going to fight with her because I feel she's generally an easy-going and fun-loving person, but I don't know, I just feel like maybe she's just trying to be a reality star because sometimes I'm just like, babe, you're just doing too much. Calm down. Like, in the beginning, honestly, I actually didn't like Miriam. I was like, what are you saying? She would talk for like 5 minutes straight and I wouldn't understand a single sentence because relax, okay? Relax.
Why were you so skeptical about Miriam?
I wasn't skeptical about Miriam. I just had a problem with the swear language, which I told her eventually, but I was skeptical about her.
And Miriam, you spoke about the way you were greeted by Caroline on the show. How would you have preferred her to have greeted you?
To be sincere, I wasn't expecting like a special treatment. And when I said that the way she greeted me, I was comparing it with the way everyone else greeted me.
Caroline says, you know, she's quite sorry if Miriam felt like her apology was a bit cold, but she didn't think it was. And to be honest, I just feel like people are very different. So maybe when you meet someone, some people are like, well, more welcoming, oh, like, and some people are not. And I just feel like sometimes you just have to be the bigger person and not think it's personal. It might just be how that person is. Not everyone is loud and friendly, like immediately you meet them. Some people, they kind of warm up to you, but they are polite, not rude or anything. So I think that's what Caroline was trying to say, that if Miriam felt she was rude, she's sorry, but she just felt like how she welcomed her was quite fine for the first time of them meeting. Now, you know, Miriam was actually a lot in that slumber party.
I dare you to please kiss my ass.
Here we go.
Never ever have I had a threesome.
Never, ever kissed a girl.
How many? And let me just finish it.
How many? Like, she keeps drinking and drinking. And the girl, wow. She's a bit too much.
At first, I thought you were a bitch. But now, still kind of a bitch, but a cute one.
Every minute, bitch, it's tiring. Girl, use some other vocabulary.
But anyway, Miriam didn't feel Caroline had any place to say why was she drinking so much. Like, as far Miriam has done so many things sexually and, you know, all of that, and it's just like, why are you saying that? And Miriam goes,
You've done this, you've done that. I was like, girl, you know you've done worse. The streets are talking.
Miriam, must you, like, it is too soon. Literally, she's already ready to start. She was like, this fight I did not get in the show. I must get it on this reunion. And honestly, I was quite surprised at Caroline's response. I just feel like Caroline was just tired, like, it's okay. Like,
If she wants to listen to the streets, I can't stop her. And if the streets wants to talk, I can't stop them from talking. I know who I am, and I know what I'm worth.
I really did like how she handled it, and she just killed it. And I felt like Miriam was like, someone should fight. Honestly, that's the vibe I get. I cannot even lie. It's like, calm down, auntie, you're cool. I actually like her, but I just feel like sometimes I just be doing too much. Relax. They also bring up Chioma's lateness, which I was very, very surprised and happy with Chioma's response.
5 hours? No, that's very well deserving of the latecomer title. I'm happy to take the crown and the sash to go with it. It is what it is. Seeing how the ladies reacted, you know, watching it back and seeing how it made them feel, I won't lie, I felt a bit ridiculous. You know, I wasn't very sensitive to their feelings, you know, and of course that was wrong. So guys, I do apologize about that once again.
And, you know, it wasn't intentional, and she doesn't need to be late to make an appearance, as Toyin always accuses her of doing, but she's actually quite sorry for, you know, her behavior, and I was very, very happy with that response. Just growth. No one is perfect. And again, when you watch things back and see things, you're like, from a different perspective, you're like, oh yeah, I messed up. And for her to say that, I was very, very happy with that response. The WhatsApp drama also comes up, and Laura again says that when she typed that message, she wasn't being malicious. She just wanted to say this and that, which I completely disagree.
In the group, I texted them. I said, hey, I have kids. You can't come that late. I swear to God, I really wasn't being malicious at all.
That message was rude. I don't know how Laura is interpreting what she was writing. Maybe somewhere, you know, in her mind, she thought she was being polite or sending a normal message. It wasn't a normal message.
Lucy asked Caroline if she felt that her response was a bit too much compared to what Laura says, and she does admit that it was, but it was a build-up because she just felt that Laura had been picking up her, and it had been, piling up, and she blew. Which I agree. I do feel like Caroline's response to that, like, Caroline brought a sledgehammer. They also go on ahead to read some tweets about people saying that Chioma feels Caroline, and when it's time to defend themselves, Chioma keeps quiet and Caroline does all the defending, and Chioma disagrees and says, she actually told Caroline not to respond. I also feel like how they film these things, they film it in like different, so I'm always like, okay, it might not be exactly how it's portrayed because the producers want to get as much drama as possible, and so they bring up the pimping rumor, and Laura explains how that affected her. Her husband wasn't happy, especially in the Igbo culture, and in-laws called her and was like, what is all this, and and Uti goes ahead to ask Caroline if she stands by what she says, or is she going to retract that sentence, to which Caroline says,
Saying it too far on TV, yes, but I still hold on to it.
basically, I said what I said. And she also goes ahead to explain why she was also there, because when she said, I was like, Caroline, how did you see her there, Sha? So she says that she was part of kind of like the organizers, and she was giving IDs to invite Nollywood people, and then she saw her, and it was what she overheard. Like, she heard people describing that was what the meet was about, and not about Laura giving the governor her book as she claims. And then Laura was like, okay, so you heard, not saw. And I don't really know what that means, because she's supposed to be there when it's happening to see, because I don't think that argument is quite, because everything that Laura also says, did she see with her own eyes? Everything is rumors, everything is hearsay, so I don't think that point is actually quite valid. The fact that Laura says, oh, so you heard, you didn't see.
So I'm not taking anything back.
So you didn't see it, you heard.
I saw you were there.
You know what?
I'm not taking it back.
I can't actually discuss this further.
I'm not taking it back, my darling. You have a husband, I have a family too. So when you go about saying that I sleep with small boys, do you have a confirmation for that?
Like, did you see her being
Wasn't someone
pimped?
said, no, I can't be in the room when she's doing her shit. No. Same way she wasn't in the room when small boys were hitting on me. Do you understand?
So I just feel sometimes what you're dishing out, be ready to receive it back. And Caroline is queen of basketballs. She will give it to you. So I just feel like sometimes Laura feels, don't cross this line. But you already crossed it, boo. So if you want to fight. If someone is fighting, they bring up your family. I don't get this whole thing of like, our family, we're fighting is our fighting. Do you understand? And it's almost like, I just feel, I don't know, I just maybe because of Nigeria's also a very superstitious thing. And just like, what is it? She thought that I will insult you back. So why is it so, if we're fighting, we're fighting. If we're friends, we're friends. So yeah, nobody's off limits. So we move over to Toyin, and Uti asks her if things could happen again, if she would have defended Laura at the intervention, to which Toyin said she should have done the same thing. She wouldn't have said anything because Laura disrespected her at Miriam's dinner.
Were you still hurt by what she said at Miriam's dinner?
Yes,
Is
of
that
course.
why you
I
didn't
held the
really
grudge.
support her during
Yes,
that?
I did. And I told her to her face. And I'm trying to always check up on you that if you're okay, and you shut me down in front of everyone. It's not even she shutting me down. It's how everybody mocks me about it at her back and say, look at your friend, see how she's watching you.
And Laura said that she had no problem with Toyin until she watched the show. And again, we're seeing what Toyin kept saying in the diary session, especially the part about the pimping rumor.
Did I follow you and Caroline to the governor's room?
But did I? Yes, now. You said that you are not my friend. I am not loyal. You said, see, with every action, there's a reaction.
Again, let me not give my opinion on this. I just feel Laura expects a lot from Toyin, and unless maybe we don't really know the dynamic of their relationship, I don't know why she expects such loyalty from Toyin. I never really knew Toyin before this. I just knew her as someone that's always fighting on social media, especially with Bobrisky and this one and that one. So I just felt like, certain people, why are you expecting Toyin again? I would say she's quite blunt and everything, but to be honest, I have to go with Laura on this one. Yes, Laura just had Miriam's dinner, and honestly, if that happened to me, I wouldn't defend you. I'm not a fool, I wouldn't. But going past that comment about the governor and other things, I'm just like, if that's really your friend, I don't know how to put it. If that's really your friend, even though you guys are not on good terms, you won't just highest you keep quiet, but to now say something after that, I just feel that's actually not your friend. And I feel that's what Laura had to realize, that the type of loyalty because I feel like Laura seems like a very loyal friend, and it's quite painful when you know you go to this extent for someone and that person doesn't do that. It doesn't mean that I won't fight to physically, but or she should just get quiet. Her saying that, her making that statement, and that's someone that's supposed to be like your friend and close friend, and just because she disrespected you, you're now saying that. I just feel it was a bit brash on Toyin's side. Laura is a lot more sensitive, and she just needs to pick her friends better. Now they go into Caroline and Toyin's dynamic, and guys, I really, really was not expecting what I heard and saw, because I'm just like, oh. So I just hope this is scripted, because this part, I don't think it is. This whole Bass Bros blade insult, I don't think it is. I think this is actual facts that they are throwing at each other, and I'm just like, wow. So they come about their friendship, because in the beginning it was said that Toyin and Caroline used to be close, and they're no longer close, and and they go into how, and Caroline said that she was only friends with Toyin for 2 months, and then it was her ex-husband's birthday. Toyin came and told her to leave her house, so she doesn't want to be friends with her anymore. And then Toyin is like, what do you mean? I don't even know how to, honestly, I've lost count of I don't even know what led to what, because it was just a lot.
So 2009, I had my second son.
And you first said it was a month on the show, on that clubhouse.
September was when I met you. I was still married.
And why
I was like, how old was I? I think I was 23 years old. You went about telling people all sorts of things. I slept with you. Secondly, I slept with your artist. Thirdly, I was doing this, doing that. Like, I literally slept with 5 people in a month. From Toyin. I don't care what you are saying. I know the dates. November 4th, I kicked you out of my house. So what are you talking about? I just told you now. Were you deaf when I was saying it? Were you deaf when I was saying it?
Your father is deaf. Caroline.
It's your father that is deaf and your
Caroline,
mother that is deaf.
Dead. My mother is also deaf.
Oh, maybe they're all deaf in the grave.
Thank you very much.
You're
Caroline.
welcome. We're legally married. Who married you?
With shame.
Did they legally marry you? You struggle. I was being abused every day, and I had the nerve to walk away. Abuse you? Yes. And you are begging him today. They were abusing you, beating you every day, black and blue. When you there when they were beating
was I not more? Can you imagine? Was I not putting hot water on your body every day?
Me, hot water on my body. Tenant's baby daddy. Then he took. You are mentioning my son's name. Are you mentioning my son's name? You are mentioning my son. Did you sleep with the same man? My darling, where is your evidence? Everybody sleep with him. Come on, get out. That you were abusing, insulting, that he was treating you, and you are sleeping with all your friends. I told you that my husband. If I said that to you, I would be bold enough to say it on the show.
So it just gets really nasty, guys. I can't even repeat some of the things that they were saying. It just got it out of hand. What I will say is I believe Caroline 100%. She might be lying in some, but Toyin and Caroline, I believe Caroline. Why? Toyin kept trying to shut her up. Because one thing about Caroline will dish you back to you, and Caroline is ready to even drag herself, but you see that thing, she will expose you. And I feel like Toyin was trying to make her not talk or say something. So she kept saying, but you said we're friends for 1 month. They're now saying 2 months. How? He used to beat you. And Caroline said, allow me to talk now. I kept quiet when you were talking, right? Allow me to talk. And Toyin did not want to, because she's like, this girl, her mouth, when she's angry, she'll drop, and Caroline will say. So I can't even lie. I believe Caroline more. Even her composure. You just kind of know when someone is telling the truth and when someone's just trying to like drive the attention away from something to another thing because you don't want something to be said. So it was a lot. It really was a lot. And I honestly don't want to. Honestly, that behavior is not something you should be promoting. People will say, oh, this show should stop because of what they're saying, but it's a reality show. It's the drama. If you don't go on it, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed the the videos of what they were saying, because me, I cannot say with my own mouth. I'm so sorry. So this is where part 2 ends, honestly, and they show a what's it called? A preview of what's to come next, which is Toyin versus Chioma. I can't wait to review that one because I have a lot to say. And long story short, Tony is very, very, very insecure. She's definitely threatened by Chema. It's so obvious. It's so obvious, and it's quite sad. No one is competing with you. What is it? What is it? Like, be doing your own. You understand? But yeah, that's it for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know, elephant in the room, my braid. I love it. But yeah, if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Again, I love reading your opinions on this show because it honestly opens my eyes to different perspectives. Like when I read the comments on my last review, I was like, oh wow, that's so interesting and everything. Again, keep it friendly, keep it cute, not that deep, and yeah, hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.